Okay, we should be good. I think I can get rid of those if I can remember to do that. But yeah, aluminum time today. Damn, the things are loading in very well. Let's get that, ma'am. Can I build it? Shit, I'm missing cable. Should probably fetch some of that while I'm going to the ma'am. So then I can just build one when I need it next. And cable's gonna be needed for some other shit anyway, so... Gonna be good to have some. I should have some at the base somewhere, I would imagine. Let's see, what do we have here? And let me bring up my good old information thing. Okay, so copper alloy, automated speed wiring. I have a feeling that all of the space elevator ones are useless at this point in time. I don't like completing phase 4. We've already unlocked all tiers in the hub, so I don't see how that benefits me. I should actually I really want to Google that, because it's like, why the fuck would I ever work on that if it doesn't actually do anything? Because for all the other ones, there was always a clear indication that, oh, you're gonna unlock like 2 new tiers of unlockables. And the unlockables are always gonna be good. Okay, so Satisfactory phase 4? Was it phase 4? Yeah. So, space elevator phases, yeah. And completing phases will unlock new tiers, yeah, but phase 4, delivery unlocked. So if I complete this, I get a Employee of the Planet cup in the Awesome Shop. Maybe not. Maybe we don't do that. Yeah, maybe we don't. Hi, Brad. Sorry, I was just Googling for a bit. Because the game has a huge objective here, but as I kind of figured, it doesn't actually really give you anything for completing it, because the game's not finished yet, so... You'd only get a fucking mug in the game for completing it, so... That's definitely not gonna happen. But, on another note, I'll need to check out these things, so... Bolted iron plate. Production rate 15 per minute. Wait, 15? Holy fuck, that's so many. I mean, that probably uses a fuck ton of iron, but I'm intrigued. Let's see what the info source says. So they say adhered iron plate. Okay, they don't have anything about a bolted one. They mentioned that the stitched one is good, which I already have. Okay, let's see. Copper alloy. Do you say anything about that one? They do. Okay. And the automated... Nope, they don't say anything about that, so... Probably the copper alloy ingot then. Okay, let's see. Combine it with a copper ore to create more copper ingots. That being said, late game, if you have the power available and want the most efficient recipe for production, go with the pure old recipes. Okay, so they're mainly saying this one because, well, I mean, even I'm gonna be running low on copper soon-ish. But I'm also going to be running low on iron eventually, so I don't know if it's going to be super good, but we'll take it. Start the next one, and I need wires. Doing anything interesting, Brad? More shiny hunts, perhaps? Yeah, there's the supercomputers that we still have. The beacon. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Hunting anything specific or just doing outbreaks again? No, so nothing specific, I would imagine. Outbreaks, yeah. Not the biggest fan of outbreaks, but they do have insane odds. So it is what it is. I just kind of like deciding on like some hunts personally. Do we not have any like extra wire anywhere? Well, we're probably gonna have some like stuck in a machine that's not producing anymore, so probably up here. Like one of these ones should be full. This one, for example. Okay, that actually filled it nicely. Sure, that works out. And then we're gonna be faced with the difficult stuff. Some water problems, and we gotta reroute the quartz over to here, like up there. This is still like a decent bit away from the quartz, I imagine, because the that stuff is like directly connected. I can never really figure out that island's like connection to the other stuff. Okay, apparently that's unmapped according to this thing. Isn't that like attached to my island? Or am I crazy? So despite being attached right over there, I still don't have it unlocked for some reason. Sure. Can I even climb on it from here, or is it just gonna like be deadly to do that? Nah, it just seems very steep by the looks of it. Probably impossible to climb. Like this. Uh-oh. Is it gonna map it if I just stand here? Probably not. Okay. What if we try jumping from like over here? Uh-oh. Okay, well, we fell. And it slightly might have mapped out some bits here. That doesn't really help me. Okay, let's go a bit higher then. Uh-oh. Almost fell. Okay, that does not let me stay up there. And somehow I didn't take fall damage. What about the map though? Nope, still nothing. Okay, let's see now. What if we just keep climbing? Okay, what about now? Are you just gonna map it for me, please? Still no? You motherfucker. Okay, I keep placing them on the wrong layer. We've made it to the top. And there's gonna be nothing here. So it was completely useless. Woohoo. Okay, let's not go any further or I'm gonna fucking die. Why is that place not mapped out? Maybe that's the lower sections? Because I've definitely walked there. Unless it's just very specific. Which could be the case. There we go. Hell yeah, I can keep selecting them while going downwards. That's neat. Got all of them. Slightly floating platform. Because why not? But yeah, we're gonna need to do something about this. So, this thing needs 200 water. But this thing makes 120. So, we would probably want the water to connect back. Which is going to be annoying. Do you think Des will stream today? Considering he already has the excuse ready, I would say slim chance, but he can be very unpredictable. Depends on what he's even thinking of streaming. Because like if it's anything with Amy, then nah, there's no way he's gonna pull one of those excuses. But I have a feeling that it's gonna happen either way. Doesn't that line up? Okay, there we go. But it doesn't connect it with that one. Okay, that's probably about the best. I'm gonna align it. Okay, and then now that we have a... How many is this? Fucking 120? And this is 200, so we need to only make 80 over here if I want them to be fucking running. Or can I... Wait, how do these things work again? Oh, I need rubber for it. Well, shit. Guess I'm gonna go grab some so I can try science. Because that's gonna be interesting to try. I'm intrigued. So what do you think then, Brad, in regards to that? Prob not. Yeah. I mean, it's like if it was how it used to be, he'd be going on most days anyway. But for the past few months, he's not being very consistent anymore. Like, after the Mario Kart stuff, I think that there was literally like a week that he didn't do any streams. And only like 2 days of those are like what he calls like actual, you know, days when he's not streaming. Whereas everything else was just some forms of excuses. It's just kind of always funny how the excuses end up being something along the lines of just like mood or like physical pain, even though the man is sitting on a computer. Like, it doesn't really take any effort sitting and playing. Like, the thing that would take the most effort is just talking. That is how I feel, at least doing this. And then if you're more good at it than making jokes, but that's fucking what Des does naturally anyway, so... can I make this thing now? Yep, I got enough. Just lazy. Yeah. I mean, I'm hella lazy, but I still keep doing this. Because after all, it's not like... If I'm really just playing the games that I already want to be playing, it doesn't take any effort, really. It's like the only effort that goes in is just continuously talking. Does this thing need power, or is it like... No, that thing functions as it is. Valve limit, 80. So is that gonna like function permanently now if I empty this thing? Because this is full. So if we now do a storage unit, whereabouts is it? It's over here. And this thing's gonna need a fast belt. So this should, in theory anyway, be a 100% efficient. I'll do another box just in case, because it's gonna fill up fast. Okay, there we go. Gonna have a lot of space, and then this should be 98% efficiency. I mean, I guess it could be because that flows fairly slow, maybe. But the flow rate should be pretty fucking good, but... No, wait, no, it doesn't make... Okay, so it should have been not because of the input, but because of the output. Like, the output should have been what was bothering it. In some way. Now, what about you? At least this thing's being constantly filled with water according to this thing. And the amount of water that this thing's pumping out should be enough to keep this up. I mean, this thing is constantly full, so seemingly this system with the valve here works perfectly. Just really streams when Amy is on. Yeah, I mean, it seems that a lot of... It's like... A lot of his, like, anything now is kind of very dependent on what Amy wants to do. Which, I mean, I can't really comment. I've never been in a relationship, so... A decent chance that I would be the same way, but... It just feels very... Like, almost sad in a way, you know? Just being, like, completely left out then in those cases, and then just hearing the excuses. It's like Des was really proactive before with, like, asking about, you know, joining things, and now it's like there's absolute, like, I don't... Okay, let's actually see. I'm curious. Let's see. Let's see. Where the hell is it? Here. No. Let's go here. Like, apart from the two gifts that he sent during the Mario Kart stream yesterday, the last thing he sent me was a clip from after my, or during my stream on the 23rd, and then before that it was the 10th of April. So he's practically, like, not been sending me anything about doing anything for slightly over a month. It's like, I'm not overly bothered by it in a way, because, you know, well, after his whole can't really use the computer anymore, it's not like we've been doing much together since I mainly play on PC. I think he's excited to play MH with us on June 30. I mean, I would expect him to probably be, considering it's his, like, one of his main game series, and Amy's also excited for that, so if Amy's excited for it, then you would expect him to probably also be. Could be wrong, but, you know. At least, one can hope, I suppose. Can I place this under that fucking thing, please? Oh. Got the autosave. Can I not, like, place it below that? That's unfortunate. I will do this instead then. Okay, let's do that. Can I place the next row without going down, or am I fucked now? Oh, I think I found it. I just gotta align it slightly. There we go. And okay, I might hit the bottom because it says 5 now. Okay, let's see then. So, if we do... I'll just do this on maximum length, and then... Thing is, if we say something, he will just moan. Probably, I don't know. I'm not overly bothered since, as I said, it's like, it's not like I really do too much with him currently anyway, since I mainly play on PC and he kinda can play PC stuff, so. It's not like, sure, we'll have Rise once the DLC comes out, but before then, it's gonna be quite silent, probably for the 1 month that we have ahead of us. How the fuck am I gonna get down with this thing? I don't think I even really have any, like, ass that I can take down. I guess I'll just have to try and make my way down somehow. But yeah. At least with the death situation, it's not as not necessarily as bad as, for example, like it's always kind of annoying talking about these things, but like, for example, Scal. I like constantly kind of play stuff with him, but then when he went to uni accommodation, then he's just constantly been playing with playing, or more so IRL stuff with like uni friends, girlfriend. So most times he won't even respond to anything. If he actually responds to something and makes plans to play stuff, then there's about an 80% chance that it doesn't even happen, or if it happens, then it gets pushed back to another time that's like few hours after. Or if games happen, then he might only be around for an hour or two. Shit always happens, unfortunately. It's kind of the problems with the online stuff, since people can easily just move on. At least it seems that most people will more easily gravitate towards like IRL stuff, so. Okay, time to try and find out where the fuck my wall is. Is there a artifact here? Yep. Okay, where the hell is this wall that I've made going downwards? And can you please not shout at me, game? Can't even run it over. You're excited for Rise? Not entirely sure what to say since I feel like every time there's like Monster Hunter stuff, I don't really look forward to any of it, and then when it actually comes out, then I do feel excited. I mean, with Rise, it was sort of disappointing with the amount of gameplay being somewhat lacking to... Oh, is there another debriefing? Yep. Okay, that's cool. But like... What's I gonna say? I just kind of have this feeling that it might be like lacking with content with the DLC as well. So that's kind of sad in case if it does end up happening like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna kill the big guy so I can loot that odd thing. Just swap to this thing and try and cheese it with a car. I don't think there's any other monsters here, so I can just... Uh-oh. Okay. Hope I ran it over and got a few hits in. There we go. Killed it finally. Just took 50 hits. Oh, that's easy. I think the last one probably finished as well, but I didn't check, so... let's see, anything else that I can loot that's like actually kind of useful? Leaves, no. Screws are very dog shit. Anything of actual use, please? Not really. But yeah, at least I have some hope that the Rise DLC could be decent, or if it's not immediately, then that they'll add some you know, stuff later on then. Okay, well that's kind of shit. Okay, we got that. So... we'll just add another layer in that case. So... we do... walls. Like so. So that's about 3 meters maybe. So what if we do a little action like that and then add it to the bottom. Okay, that might be one too many. We'll do one to the bottom and then how do we want this again? Oh, right. Yeah, that might be better. So what if we have 2? And then this is going to be the actual, like, foundation. Is this horrible? It's not very good, though. So... I could turn this into a 2-meter one and then it's slightly better, but don't really like the fact that that's in the ground either. So maybe we do some adjustments with this system. So we replace that with a 2-meter one. We get rid of one of these 1-meter walls. Place these up by 1. Okay, that's the wrong place. And then we redo these ones. So we drive this slightly forward. And we get our foundations going from down there to here. Can't afford? Oh, well, that's yikes. Didn't imagine I would be running out of concrete right now. And these fucking birds making noises. Ain't fun. Can I just add a ladder to the edge, or is that like too little? No, it is perfect. Okay, and then we can just do the same here with the these things. So I mean, I should probably test that this even works. So let's see. Can we just add like a lift to the back of this, and will it connect to the one above? Yes, it will. Perfect 4-meter connection. And then from there, I stunned her. From there we go up. Good. Is that water? Oh, this must be the one that connects to the bottom of that one cave. Okay, and let me turn on the lights. It's getting dark again. I need some ladders so I can actually see above the goddamn trees. Okay, and whereabouts? Okay. So the wall is this one. And we instead replace it with this one. And then we also do the above one. Holy fuck, that's... Ow! Why do you have that many points? My ears. My poor ears. Didn't scare me, fortunately, but fucking hell, okay. I mean, I guess I do have like a bunch in deserts, so maybe that's a little cheap for the amount of noise that it produces. But then again, I don't really mind it. At least there's some interactivity then. And that reminds me, I should probably... Man, I really need to fucking... need to do that program thing so I can just open that instead of launching this fucking website every time, because I forget it every time. Like the ones that actually like interact with the stream, I can't fucking remember to like open the website that actually like handles those requests. Mark 4. Okay, I'll just climb so I can see where it connects, because I will not be able to match it up otherwise. Is that the right one? Should be. Did that actually like... Oh my fucking god. Don't want to fall down. That actually connected the right one. That's kind of surprising. And that should connect all the way at the top because it's kind of how it's meant to work. But since I managed to connect it through the wall, let's see if I can connect this one as well. Because that would be much easier than trying to line it up from the behind. Yep, there we go. That worked as well. So this is much easier like this. Y'all always fucking scaring me with shit. Staying silent in the chat, fucking lurking, and then suddenly hitting me with the loud noises. God damn. Oh, right. Wait. I could actually use these for the first time in, like, history. I could have the floor holes and then have them connect. That might be interesting. Okay, let me get rid of this one and test that. Because I have not tried this, like, ever. Oh my god, the fucking concrete again. Oh god. And I fell. Nothing's going my way anymore. Okay, it comes through the floor hole and it connects like so. So that could be the way to go, I guess. Then connect that to there and it would be fine. Now we just need to replace this one with the actual wall. And then I can't make these anymore because concrete problems. Can I still make ladders without concrete or... Okay, I can. But I only have 64 of those, so better hope I can climb all the way up to the top, I guess. Otherwise we're gonna be going back down and going around. Which might take a while. I think you have to connect to the hole directly. Which one? Do you mean the floor hole or one of the wall holes? Because at least to me it looked like they should have been properly connected. I can't climb through this, fuck you. And I probably can't, like, do this because it's, yeah, annoying. Why is there no, like, player hatch for, like, the sake of making ladders? I don't think these even work because it would be, like, inside me again. Yeah, I'll just need to climb. The floor hole. When you say connect to the, so you mean the conveyor, like the conveyor lift would have to connect to the hole directly? I'm pretty sure that's what I did. Because if I tried going any below, it would show red and be like inside it. But when I aimed at the hole, it became yellow and let me place it. So I would imagine it works. But we'll find out soon enough because I'm gonna go and connect the quartz into it. Guess we're probably gonna be tearing down the whole quartz operation since we're gonna swap it to go to the other direction. Maybe I should just do that now so we don't leave it. Yeah, I might as well just connect it directly to the production. I wonder if the aluminum scrap is still 100% efficient or if the boxes are already full. Considering it's producing about, what, like 360 scrap per minute? The boxes might be full. That's a lot of scrap. Any new alternative? Fuck, man. Okay, well, can I build this thing right here? I got 2, but I keep forgetting to use this. Okay, I'm pretty sure the website recommended this one with the sloppy shit that we took yesterday. This one, it would make more. It would not use computers, but we kind of have a lot of computers, so I'm not sure if that's a bad thing, really. And it would use some of those aluminum shit, but I don't really know how used those are anywhere else. This thing's been popping up constantly, and originally I was kind of thinking about it, but the website didn't really recommend it, I believe. Okay, let's see this difference here then. So the regular one makes 360 per minute, and this one uses petroleum coke, and I don't know how many it's gonna use of this. Like, again, I don't really know how many that's gonna be. If we divide 300 by 20, it's gonna be about 15. So 15 times 20, or 12 times 20, no, 15. So it would be about 90 of this stuff per minute instead of the, how much does it currently take? 240? Wait, is that real? Is that more efficient or no? I mean, it would make about 60 scrap less per minute, but I mean, this thing would be annoying because I don't bring any of this shit up here, and it would waste some of that. 12 times 20? I know, but it's, I said 20 by accident. Because 20, or 300 divided by 20 is 15. So that means that this thing is going to craft 15 times in a minute, since it makes 20 per craft. So that's gonna be 15 crafts, and then 12 times 15 is going to be the production of, or use of these per minute, I believe. So that's why I swapped to 15 in the middle of that convo. But I'm pretty sure this is the recommended one, but the petroleum coke would probably be a problem, because I would need to get it up here, so it's annoying. I mean, considering how this one has like literally been popping into the analysis like 50 times by now, I'm sure it's not a problem if I don't select this one, but I don't really know if I want either of these either. So let's see, do they say anything about the radio control unit? If you need nitrogen, go down the turboelectric motor route with the heat exchanger and radio connection unit. Okay, well that doesn't really say anything. Electrode, I'm pretty sure that was the... Yeah. Okay, I'll just fucking take it. I don't care, I'm wasting time. The other ones aren't very interesting, but I think that's probably efficient. But yeah, a recap of what I've done so far, apart from the giant wall preparing to go downwards. So, this thing we already made yesterday, and it produces a fuck ton of these, whatever. But to make that into scrap, we do this, and it produces 120 water, which I need to get rid of so that this thing can actually keep producing scrap. So I pump it back into the system, and I put a limiter here, or valve, and put it to 80, so that the 120 water being produced there, along with the 80 coming from that pipe, is exactly 200. So that the water never gets stuck in here and doesn't stop the production, is the idea. That valve is very nutty. Otherwise, I would have had to go manually fucking close down some of the machines so they don't make way more stuff than I need. But for now, the valve shall be like that until we need more water from that pipe, and then I can just update the valve. Yeah, okay, I should go down. I really don't like how the ladders load in. It's very distracting while going down. It's like it just loads those extra steps in. It's not like it's horrible, but it's just very distracting in a way. But yeah, that connects. This should connect as far as I can guess. And then we take our conveyors and do this because we don't have anything to get rid of the trees with currently. Okay, and then we need the foundations going further towards my quartz mine. That looks wonky. Let me just make a couple more. And then add these so it doesn't look like it's hanging off so badly. Even though it definitely is. How the fuck? I'm missing iron plates now? I don't want to go back again. Motherfucker, man. And then there's that shitty uranium rock as well. I really just fucking went all the way back for the concrete, and now I'm missing goddamn the other shit. Okay, I might succumb to this. Or can I even make a fucking... I mean, I can if I destroy some stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna succumb to manual crafting. I don't think I need that much right now, so... I'll just like destroy a few of these, I guess. Where's my ingots? Yeah. Free head. It's very refreshing seeing people that know the extension emotes. I love the extension emotes a lot, but unfortunately it seems that at least on this on my stream specifically, many people don't realize to try them or don't know about them. Freaking normies, SMH. I can make only 14 despite all of that shit. Oh, man. Shit. That's not gonna be fun. I mean, literally everything needs them, isn't that right? Yeah. I'm probably gonna need to just go get more. That's not fun. The problem is that I'm on mobile, so I don't see them. Yikes. Have they still not, like, found a way to make the extension to work on mobile? Or maybe you just haven't looked. I definitely haven't looked because I don't really use my phone a lot. Mainly use it for reading the Asian cartoons because smiley face. This is probably not gonna be a good way of doing it because I can't really see how far I'm getting it. Do I still have some of these pipes or rods? I don't think I'm gonna be making it all the way down if I start doing this. Okay. That's not all the way down, is it? That's nowhere near fucking down. Man, why am I running out of resources now? Haven't been clearing my inventory that badly. I mean, look at the fucking mess this thing is in. Oh god. And the only things here are screws, and it's not like I can craft them backwards into rods. I don't think. Oh, never mind. There's also boxes. Or these boxes. Oh god. Okay, well I guess we're climbing back up again. It's just gonna be better climbing up because I have a lot of enemies on the way and I CBA fighting them. Forgot that this is a step. Might just end up Googling that one because it's interesting. If there actually is a way nowadays to get like third-party stuff on mobile Twitch. Okay, let's go jumpity. That's definitely not dangerous there, having a hole just sit there. Okay, are you ready? Not yet, but you'll be ready by the time I come back. It's sad because I really like building along with the fucking terrain, but I don't think I'm ever gonna have like a nice looking base actually. Like in terms of like having all the different walls to make it actually look like a factory and shit. Because it's like nothing's actually like look at this fucking shit. Like, just having walls along that entire thing, I think it's just gonna look messy as hell. Oh, right, I had some shit up there. I guess I'm going down to the bottom to get stuff again, then. I guess. Oh, man. Okay, I might as well grab some of these, I guess, because we're kinda running lower amounts of them now. I'll need rods, probably some of these. Definitely a lot of bees. Do we need something else? I mean, more plates would probably be nice, so I'll have to yoink some of it from there. Can see them now, need a third-party app. Oh, so when you say third-party app, do you mean like an actual like different application from like well, depending on whether you're an Android or Apple, it would be the Play Store or the what the fuck does Apple call their thing again? Is that just Apple Store? I don't know. App Store? Is that what they call it? I have no idea. I've never actually used Apple stuff. Just very expensive, and most of the people that I've known that have had Apple stuff haven't really used them for that long, because for example a cousin of mine had bought a brand new iPhone back in like when iPhone 5 or something was the newest, and I think the story was that the battery like completely just stopped working after like a week. So it's called Dank Chat. Guess it's on App Store too. Maybe. App Store, from what I've heard, is more strict with some of the shit that they approve, so might not always be the case, but a lot of more official apps anyway try and go for both. Alright, the mayhem is ready. Let's see what we got. I didn't even remember adding the dog dancing emote, but I guess I do have that. I did spam a fuck ton of them since 7TV has a lot of slots, so it's very wonderful. Cheap silica. Is it really cheap though? 37.5. I mean, you get less, but you make... Okay, I'm intrigued. So 26.25 divided by 7. So it makes about 3.75 crats per minute. And then we multiply the 3. And we get a 11.25 per minute of quartz. Which would normally be, let's see. So it would normally be 11.25 for, how much was it? That was 37.5 and about double the quartz. 26.25. So I guess this would be more efficient. But I would need a bunch of limestone, which I don't think we... Do we have any extra nodes nearby? I haven't really checked in a while. We have the couple pure nodes that we're using. I think we're using the majority of it, so... Okay, there's one over there. That one's kind of far away, but that one, based on the distance, would probably be kind of close to the quartz. So it could be possible. Could be if it's actually worth it. Let's check out the other ones. Wait, is this actually... Oh, no, it's just cable. So it makes less, but it uses quick wire, which is kind of easy to make, but it also uses rubber. I just don't really like using rubber for a lot of things. Steel or rods from steel, that could be good. Okay, let's see what the website thinks. Steel rod. Okay, so they say hit and miss, more useful early game. Okay. Small reduction of items, buildings, and power. And quick wire isn't really mentioned anywhere. What about silica? Silica is not mentioned. So the only one that they mention is Steel Rod and mainly for the early game. I'm kind of tempted by this one. Because, like the limestone seems like it would be possible. And I don't think this is really that necessary. Because wire, like looking at this, it would be five of whatever of that caterium, or one caterium for 5 quick wire, and then it would also be 2 of this shit, and this is 2 wires, and even a single or caterium can make a fuck ton of wires. So that would equal a fuck ton of cables. So I don't think this is really that necessary. I think I'm going with this one. And then I'll just have to... Doesn't really matter, you will collect them all eventually. Do you actually unlock them all? I mean, I kind of figured that might be the case, but... It's like... For now, it's probably gonna take... a decently long time until I unlock all of them. So it's beneficial for me to have ones that I can actually use for now. Because if they're like better than some of the default recipes, then I can put them to use already and don't need to remake everything. But I guess we can go down now again. I like how the like sound gets like wind in your ears and shit when you're falling. Okay, can we make the ladder actually go down now, or... Okay. That's about as far down as I can make it with that single click. We'll need to add more though. Is that all the way down? Nope. Fucking hell, this drop is a lot bigger than I thought. Seems to be a big boy somewhere. There you are. Hopefully nothing's respawned because CBA dealing with stuff. Now where's this limestone meant to be? 260 this way? Please tell me it's not up top. Hey, it's probably gonna be up top. Let's be real here. Oh, never mind. It's right there. Okay, that's a very convenient spot considering the quartz is coming from that way, so we can just use this. Hopefully it's a decent purity at least. Okay, got that one. These things are so annoying to fight. Please, pure node. Fuck yeah. That is very good. Very good. Yeah, these things are kind of struggling since the conveyors aren't fast enough. Because these are pure nodes. Pure nodes. Yep. Yep. Now I can just start pulling it the other way instead. Maybe I'll just take one of them for now. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just take one of them for now and then... then see how the production needs stuff, because we can easily just add more to the pile of conveyor things. Are you kidding me? I don't want it to clip into the rock. That should work. Yep. So where the hell? Oh god, it's a lot further than I remembered. There's the limestone, so I can just bring it out to here and then have it go along like this way. If I can bring it all the way out here. Yep, I can indeed. Yeah, the wall is hella far away. And we'll probably need to extend that further down so I can do my elevator bullshit up this wall as well. Okay, let's do this then. Is that gonna like immediately clip to this thing here? No, it's actually perfect size. Okay, that's good. More piece of shit. Okay, so we do these two. Do our conveyor walls like so. Get our logistics going. And that aligns by the looks of it. Fuck you, man. Making noises and scaring me. Are you kidding me? It actually just cuts off before hitting the top. Okay, well maybe we get slightly lazy and just add this thing here. Does that go all the way to the top? I'm not entirely sure. It's very close if it isn't. I can align it better from the top. I can just make a foundation go over the edge and then check it a bit better. Like so. Can do that and then get our conveyor from the topmost one by the looks of it. And it's one too low, so we do that one away. I mean, we might as well do these two away as well. Get rid of that one. And then conveyor wall. And then the regular walls. There we go. Now we got it fucking lining up. Hell yeah. Uh-oh. Thought I fell off because the lag happened as soon as I pressed spacebar. Okay, let's get this conveyor lift lined up. Whew. And I guess I'll just bring this over. Maybe I'll just bring it on top of this. 1, 2. I might run out of tier 4 ship because it's God damn it. Getting very expensive to run all these lines. I'll just connect them up for now so they actually bring stuff. And it should be somewhere about here with my conveyor line. A bit further than I would have hoped, but... Is that actually... That's Mark 1, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna run out. Very expensive to bring all this shit up top. Can't afford. Well, I guess I'll start doing these for now then, for the rest. Until I run out again. Might as well go back though, because we got the MAM ready, but still kind of irritating with the whole conveyor stuff being too expensive yet again. Definitely gotta add hypertube at this end now that we have like actual power running. MAM. Yeah. I can't help but pronounce it fucked up every time because it's all I can think about is you know just the what are they called, like the like a prefix almost, but for like a name, like you'd say sir or miss or ma'am. It just seems so memeable in a way because it's like not that many people fucking say ma'am these days, so it's just kind of funny to me. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, let me build these so I don't ever like fall down this shit. Mend the building. Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. It is the building, yeah. But I just keep always saying it, ma'am, because fucking, you know, the other meaning of it. Okay, let's see. So we have, I think fused wire might be the one that they were trying to recommend. Let's see. Fused quick wire. That's a different kind of wire. And we have iron ingot. I accidentally wrote ingot. Okay, so they recommend solid steel ingot when partnered with pure iron ingots, so maybe. I mean, we have water coming up here now, so... Oh, I am Pepega. Nah, fucking... Anyone who can somewhat handle a conversation with me should not be called a Pepega. Because, I automatically reduce them to Pepega. I am always very good at explaining things, so... Yeah. Okay, so they recommend this one. Which would be... Wait. I mean, one is 1 to 1. So that would be like 30 iron ore for 30. But let's calculate. So 65 divided by, what was it, 13 on that thing? Yeah, so that's gonna be 5. And then that, so it would be 35 per minute. And then it would make an extra 30 iron. That's kinda nuts. It would use 20 water, which isn't that much, really. So you could just have a whole ass line of these things. It's kind of an awkward number to be 35, but that sounds like a pretty good deal, really. I could even have it like, I was thinking I could have it like make the ingots on the beach because there's water just right there, and then pump the ingots up. But do I want that? Because there's always a limit to how many items I can pump with the conveyors, but this seems like the best idea. I mean, like, fuck all of these recipes. So it makes less stuff, and the base recipe for circuit boards is pretty good. I mean, it sure uses plastic, and plastic's kind of used elsewhere as well, which kind of limits things, but like, I could use that to make more plastic, the purple shit. So I think I'm just taking that one. And then I need to go get more shit so I can get tier 4 stuff coming. Tier 4... Didn't I unlock... No, I didn't unlock this yet. I should probably look in the... Wait, no. No, I needed, like, I needed either supercomputers or some of the aluminum shit to unlock next hub stuff, so... Yeah. I guess, I guess it's gonna be a bit, then. I'm already running out of these things again as well, so that's... Yikes. Everything takes so many goddamn resources. Mostly of the basic variety. Didn't I have plates, like, down? Okay, well, while I get the bricks of steel shit, I'll probably go grab some more plates, since those are constantly running out, apparently. Okay, I kind of launched myself. Okay, let's go. Somewhere in here we should have some. Okay, well, I found the right place immediately. Hell yeah. And then we gotta go this way for... Is this box actually gonna be full? Oh, yep, that's definitely full. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter in this case. I mean, the production kind of backs up, but I don't think I'm too worried in... Like, the only ones where you kind of gotta be worried seems to be liquids. Or cases where you're using the other stuff, and if it stops the production, then you're fucked, but... I mean, I seem to be kind of fine with the stuff being produced. It's like stuff where there's byproducts or... I'll just empty this whole thing so I can get rid of these containers. That's fine. Would this be a faster... This might be the faster way. At least I don't need to be climbing any fucking ladders. Water. And this thing's not gonna be producing for too much longer then probably. And this thing has probably made all the possible things that it can. It actually ran out of cables, surprisingly. So maybe I should drop in one of those. Let it make stuff. Only 108. That's kind of disappointing. Okay, so this should bring me to the place I wish to go. Hopefully no respawns have happened. We don't like those around here. Alright, that's where these islands are. They're above this place. Okay, well that thing's respawned, so I'll just move out of the way. There seems to be even more spawns. Not fun. And we move a bit more left. And we approach the giant wall of elevators. There's actually two drop ships like pretty close by each other, so that's kind of interesting. But let's see. So, conveyors. I should probably do one of these. And craft 2 of these so I can make the miner for the limestone. Okay, give me that miner. And align it like that. That should be good. We can add this up here. Add that coming to here. We need power for you, so we go and yoink it, which would be closer. There's a pole right there, so I guess I'll just place this here and clickety, like so. And let's go upgrade shit. Which line did we yoink? The bottom one. Okay. Damn, you can place these pretty far away. Oh, that's fucked up. Always just really wants to click to the other side of them. Can I click it all the way over? Yes, I can. Hell yeah. No need to run so much back and forth when I can just place them all from here. Hell yeah. Okay. Hopefully I upgraded all of the conveyors of the quartz. Otherwise this might be a bit awkward. Okay, conveyors. Let's go. And do this one. We do the second one. And boom. Nicely connects. Hell yeah. Do you actually want to use the... yeah, I'll do that. So instead of here, we'll do the... So 1, 2, 1, 2. So it should be this one, right? One above. Is that the one that curves? Yep, that is indeed. I'll do this one, and then if we decide that we need to bring the other quartz as well, then I'll probably connect it on the lower level. Get this thing here. And get... okay, well that's gonna be an awkward one. Maybe we change that up. Only visually. So that it doesn't, like, actually end up connecting. Connect it like that or something. It's not actually, you know, connected, but it could be. Maybe in this case we just say fuck it to this thing and that one. 1, 2. Ma'am's ready. Just gotta get back up and then it's gonna be donezo. Okay, well that connects already, so then this one's gonna be fine to connect there once we get the quartz if we get it. And do this one to there. I can't really see if it's should be right. I think that might have been all the way to the top. It should be good now in that case. I'll probably yoink the car with me so I don't leave it down here. Because probably won't be coming here much, for now at least. Where's that leg for this thing? Over there. We'll need to eventually get rid of the tree as well, if we want it to be kind of neat looking anyway. So far, at least, the quartz is moving along the line as it should, and it definitely went through the floor hole since that elevator is full, which is good. And then we'll just do the same with this one. Oh, right, we need the floor hole for this as well. That's probably... Yeah, I'll just make them all ready. Already. Yeah. I think that's fine. And then we do you two up here. Is that fine? Looks fine. Probably. Okay, and then that should have been all the way to the top, I would remember. If I recall correctly, that is. Okay, that did connect. Then we connect it from the other side to over here. And then we connect this one to up here. Is that aligned? I can't fucking see. Yep. This one I can't goddamn connect. Why are you having so much trouble anyway? Hello? Please. Please. Where is it? Oh. I think I got it. I kind of just waited to hear the sound, and then it actually arrived here, so that was neat. Time to just connect this to the top and then find out that it's not actually connected. And this in the business is called foreshadowing. Is that even... Okay, well I see limestone, so it should be connected, but... Okay, both of them are connected. Thank God for that, then. Oh, God. What the fuck was I even gonna do with all this shit? This was for the what now? Was this for the scrap, or... My memory is so good. That's the petroleum shit. So... Oh, was this for the silica? Those things are copper shit. Cheap silica. Yeah, that one. That's the one. So this thing needs more limestone than quartz. that's neat, I guess. 18 point. So it's 18.75. Oh, that's not that. Is that right? 18.75. Yeah, so we could do 6.4. So 6 full assemblers and then one that's running at 40%, essentially, would be what that is. And we're definitely gonna have more quartz. Did we need quartz? Oh, no, we just needed quartz for that. Because this is gonna be making the... Wait, I don't remember anymore. Let's see. Aluminum ingots and copper ingots. So fucking many. It's kind of crazy how big all the numbers are with these things. It was the foundry. This one. So we needed 75 silica and 90 scrap. So how is this actually gonna work then? Because we're making 360 scrap. Which, well, I mean, we can do the math on this. So 6.4 times that. So 26.25 times 6.4. 168 would be the production amount. And we'd be making... Okay, let me mark this down for a bit. 168. And then we're making 360 scrap. So that's gonna be 4. And then that's gonna be 240. Oh wait, no, I need to do this one. So 4 times 75, I think. Yeah. 4 times 75. That would be 300. Okay, well, full efficiency scrap thing is going to be quite difficult then. Unless I were to double the amount of limestone I make. Can I, like, do that with these? Can I double the amount that one miner would make? Is that gonna be a thing? Well, I guess we'll go find out. Man, I really need to do the hypertube. I'm already getting pissed by this. Let's do a foundation here. And a wall. Okay, let's add our foundation. And let's continue our wall. Can't see because of the tree. Fuck you, tree. Can't see. I'm gonna able to. I saw the blue for a second. I can do it. There and 10 above. Okay, well, I don't know how far that ended up going, but we'll find out eventually when we go up there. Let's go down. Let's see then. Can I boost the production of limestone by double? Because if not, then this is well, then I'll just have to do a limited amount of scrap production, which would be kind of depressing because I like having kind of fully running product shit things. So from 240, is there any way we can go up to fucking 480? Is that a thing? That's okay, so we could even go past that. That's good to know. Fucking lots and lots of limestone, huh? But then we would have the whole... Is it in assembler again? Can't remember. Okay, so if we have... Well, I could limit it by... No, let's just fucking do the math. So... 18.75. Let's wait for the autosave to finish. Okay. N. 18.75. And then we do 300 divided by that. Or, what is it? 240? 12.8. Okay, so we'd have 12 machine running at full and then one running at 80%. So I think that's about right. So 12.8 times however many this is, so 11.25. 144. Wait, isn't this making like 240? So would we actually only be using that little in the end? Because this is a pure node, so... Oh, it's a minor Mark 1. Okay, that's, did not take that into account. Okay. Let's just upgrade that. And fuck my life. Of course, I don't have the steel pipes on me. Why do I always run into these problems? Okay, well now it's goddamn time. I'm gonna make that shitty hyper tube. No more fucking around. So we'll bring the power from over here, perhaps, so that I don't need to bring the power line downwards. Hi, is that Red Kids YouTube? Yeah, the text is slightly fucked up on my chat, possibly because the monitor is a bit bad resolution, but who knows? Could also be that it's a highlight message and I'm using a third-party chat client thing, so who knows, who knows. Yeah, we should have enough space on the wall to do a power line. No, we'll have it right here, and then I'll need to have the wall here so I can actually go up. What are you trying to do right now? Aluminium production, or aluminum, whatever you may ask. So I boosted my limestone production to match the amount that I need for the scrap. Since I need both silica and scrap to make, what's it called again, the ingots. And because I'm stubborn, even though I don't really know what the hell I'm gonna be using any of the aluminum for, I wanted to match the amount of scrap that's being produced to have as many ingots be made as I can with the amount of scrap that I'm making. And I think I'm making 360 scrap with a single machine. So I needed about 300 silica per minute. And to match that, I needed 480 limestone per minute. It's slightly overkill, but it don't matter. We have the stuff, so might as well. But I'm now adding a hypertube line to my conveyor walls because all my shit is on top of a mountain. So to save my sanity and not need to climb up the wall every time, or up the ladder, I'm gonna add a hypertube down here. Let's just do it on the middle of the wall, since I don't really need it elsewhere. Where's the entrance? Here, but we gotta do a hypertube support. We'll do it facing this way. Sure. That should be fine. And we do our just hyper tube into the wall connector. Oh, right. Fuck, man. The goddamn steel tubes. I gotta go get them. I need it for the Mark II miner as well. I don't want to be climbing up a ladder, man. Okay, well, I guess I can get that to... I don't need this wall to be so high up. Can I place it from here somehow, please? It's not very easy. Let's do a temporary foundation. How you doing, red kids, I guess? I guess that's an easy way to call you. We'll do it there and then line it upwards to... We could just go all the way. We'll get rid of that and then add our hole here. Doing good. Good to hear, good to hear. I don't think I really need that many of the wall things. I can do... I mean, can I can I even place these? Where the hell were they? Transportation, right. I gotta keep that in mind. The hypertubes are transportation. So these things cost steel, but the entrance does as well, but the supports don't. So I can easily just add the supports like so, and add my floor ones as well. Do it slightly further away so it connects, probably. Right, I have my whole tree problem still going on. Now, do I want to connect this straight into the wall? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm probably gonna be going all the way anyway, so it might be better to just connect it all the way. We'll do here. We do the wall one like so. Do another wall one slightly higher so we can connect them, maybe. I mean, I'll run into the problem eventually anyway, but like if this is not, if this is like all too far away from each other, then that might make it work slightly better. Is this not aligned? No, it's not. Okay. What is phase 4 unlock? I looked it up earlier because it... Like, there's no more tiers in the hub. So, I didn't really want to work on it in case it doesn't unlock you anything. So I looked it up earlier, and as it turns out, you unlock a, like, golden mug. That's the only thing you unlock from doing all that work. So if you like collectibles, then good for you, but otherwise it doesn't seem very worth it. Okay, I think that's all lined up correctly. I'll just need to add more walls. There we go. Fuck. Oh, no, 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 no. Get my ladder back. Please. Holy shit. I think they might add more tiers. Could be. I mean, there's still a decent wait until 1.0, the full release, so... There's definitely a lot of stuff that they can make before that. Okay, can I please align it? There we go. And I don't think I want a wall here, so I can just have my thing be here. But I do want the supports here. And our wall support. Is that's the center. And we should be all aligned. Hell yeah. Okay. I think I already kind of did all the math, so I don't need to worry about that too much. I'll just need to go get more steel pipes so I can get the things going. And the MAM is probably done. So, what should we do? Automated miner. Why? Why would this be good? Doesn't this just waste resources, kinda? Or... I don't understand this. Let's see. Compared to the regular... Okay, that's only 2 resources, but the other one's crystal stuff, so it's kind of complicated, but... The compacted coal we had before and it didn't seem good. Yeah, the computer one seems the best. I don't really understand this one, so... That seems like the best idea, but let's get the next one scanning since we still have some left over. Steel pipes. Do I need anything else with me? Let's see. Entrances. I have kind of everything else. The hyper tubes themselves, we might need copper sheets, so I'll just grab some of those. Okay. So have you played a decent bit of Satisfactory then? At least it seems that majority of the people who join have played some amounts of it, considering it is kind of a game that you probably wouldn't otherwise be finding on Twitch, maybe. Or maybe you've seen it on someone else's side and then just got curious. Who knows? Plenty of ways to find content around the internet. So I'm about to complete phase 2. Neat. Still relatively early on then. How many hours do you have out of curiosity? Because like so far from most of the people who have 250 hours? Are you doing like a second playthrough or... Or has it taken you that long to complete phase 2? Sorry, I'm just curious. Mostly AFK. Yeah, I mean, it is a game where doing that is very easy. I've kinda for the most part avoided doing that because it's you know, for something like a stream, it feels kind of cheating in a way for like for me to just go live on the next stream and then be like, oh hey guys, look, I have a lot of shit. Did play a lot in a different world with a friend. Yeah, I've still yet to try out the multiplayer stuff, but definitely feels like a game where multiplayer would be very fun, probably. Okay, I think I'm doing noodle with this one. The other ones just don't seem as good. Didn't these ones need power? Or am I... like... I was so sure that they needed power. That's odd. Okay, well, this one's gonna have power once we get our power line over here. Where's the nearest cable? Over here. Thanks for the follow. Very close to 200 now. Then again, been for a while, but if I recall. I don't know if people have been like unfollowing recently, but it's like I thought I was very close to 200 about like a couple of months ago, but then I've looked at the numbers again and suddenly we're still kind of there at the same place, so I don't know what's happened. One follower away? I think that's accurate, yeah. Pretty sure it was about like 2 when I last checked, so it would make it only 1 away now that you've pressed the button. Do remember to unclick the alert in case you don't want to get like emails about every time I go live. Because or at least I'm pretty I would expect it to be the same way for everyone else, because that's how it's for me. Like, by default, when I follow a stream, it, okay. Time to go get the, what the fuck did I even get? I got copper sheets. So I forgot the goddamn steel pipes completely. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go get those then. I'll place my explorer down so I don't have the extra stuff on me. There you have those. Hiccup. Man, time flies. Have I already been almost live for 3 hours? Fuck, you know. This game has like a... Well, I guess it's not only this game. It's just any game that I really enjoy. Takes away time much faster than it fucking feels. Just 2 hours for me? Oh, right. I think I ended up starting a bit later. I have my OBS minimized currently, so I don't see the exact time. I was just looking at the clock. Since normally I start, or today I was at least thinking about starting at about 9 my time, and it's almost midnight, so it seems that I started slightly later than when I first started thinking about going live. So, do you do like YouTube stuff then, since you have the YouTube in your name, or old account or something? Seems to be a fairly common strategy, having like the platform after the name. Hopefully I have everything on me right now. Yes, but mostly Minecraft. Hell yeah! Now, what type of Minecraft though? Please don't tell me like Hypixel stuff. I'm not a big fan. Or other random PvP networks. I don't really follow that scene. Big fan of Minecraft, but not so much for the bigger networks like Hypixel and whatever. I just like good old vanilla survivals and mod packs. They're always fun. Maybe the wall supports need power once I've connected the entrance at the bottom. Do other stuff too, but the Minecraft thing I'm doing is 1 block skyblock. Skyblock's interesting. Are you doing it on like Hypixel then, since you said, well, I do other stuff? It's not like I have a thing against, you know, Hypixel itself, but it's just that like stuff like Bed Wars just happens to be like the thing I hear the most when it comes to Hypixel usually. So not a big fan in that regard. Stack Connect kind of neater. Think so. Okay. Slowly making our way all the way to the bottom. This one needs to be a noodle. Okay. Ma'am's done. Meant I do other games. Oh, okay. So, what type of games we talking then? And would you like to explain to me how 1 block skyblock differentiates from just regular skyblock? Intrigued. Okay, now that's connected, and then this one needs to connect there. So, do these now need power, or does that just work? Because if that works, then that's kind of cool. And we'll add a pole at the front so I can probably avoid killing myself. Okay, so at least it seems like this works. Okay, hell yeah. Now we have a way up without needing to use a ladder. Why haven't I already done this on the other side? It would have been so much faster. Bye, okay, another bot. Bye-bye, time to ban. Wait, unban? Oh. There we go. It seems that those kind of bots are very common nowadays. So many. One block skyblock is where you get only 1 block, but when you mine it, it makes a new block, and there are 10 different stages of types of block. That sounds very confusing. I'm not sure I understood any of that. But then again, I don't really have the best understanding. I'm as many of the other viewers would probably say. Come Constantly asking new questions because I fail to fucking understand when people explain. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's do this Mark II miner now. I do have the materials now, this time. Oh god, there we go. Just gotta power it up again. Like so. Get only one block, but when you mine it, it makes a new block. So you still start on like some kind of island, and when you mine it, it makes a new block. Does that mean that you get like random blocks from mining, or I don't know, man. I'm confused. Let's just head back up. I didn't even end up needing the wires going upwards. Very awkward thing. It's hard to explain. Want to go in Discord? Sure. You can try out my... I at least tried adding a Discord command, so if you're common with how those work, it should be just !Discord. If you want to join my shitty server. Can you actually, like, see stuff? I tried fixing around some stuff the other day, but I don't know how well it works. Oh, you're, DMing, okay. Here, bro. I mean, I guess we can do either way, call or... And in general... Sure, can do... Phones... Well... Should probably disable the... Look, there we go. Hello. Cannot hear anything yet if you're talking. Okay, let's get the... Oh my god, I'm running out of concrete again. But yeah, I still can't hear anything in case you're talking. Might be muted or wrong mic selected, unless it's a permission thing, which hopefully it shouldn't be, since I tried fixing around Discord settings. So in case it's a permission thing, do DM, but I believe they should be right. There we go.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yep.
Alright, yeah, sorry, my mic for some reason disconnected from Discord, so...
Yeah, it's alright. Things happen.
So basically, it's a block, but when you mine it, it generates a new block.
I'm sorry, give me a second, I'm gonna lower you slightly. There we go. Like that, yeah, that's what you said, before as well. But what do you mean by mine one block and it turns into another block? Like, give me an example here.
You spawn on one single dirt block. It's void, that's it. Just one single dirt block.
Yeah?
And you mine it, it basically generates a new dirt block.
But wouldn't you fall into the void if you mine the dirt block?
No, because it will generate a new block before you can fall down.
Oh, so it just keeps
that
changing?
spot, yeah,
Okay.
that spot is infinite basically.
So does it also, like, if you mine it, it changes the dirt or replaces it, but does it also give you the dirt block when you mine it?
Yeah, it gives you the dirt block too, and it has a chance
Okay.
to give you. It also has a chance to give you wood, um, wood, regular dirt, and also it can give you animals.
That's interesting. I mean, I figured it might be something like that. Is there like a way you can upgrade upgrade the chances of getting better stuff, or?
Well, yeah, there's 10 different phases, and you can get like types of blocks. So the first phase is the plains biome, so you can get
Hmm?
mostly wood, grass, animals. And then the second phase is the underground, where you can get stone and iron.
Okay.
And it keeps going on from there. And at the last phase is the end, and then you go fight the Ender Dragon and win the game.
So you don't stay on that one island the full playthrough then? If you go and
I
fight the
mean,
dragon as well? Or is the Ender Dragon just an exception?
well, yeah, yeah, kind of. Basically, you spawn. You only get that one singular block when you first load up the world, and then you have to expand your islands with the blocks you get.
Mm-hmm. So
And yeah,
you don't like, so you mentioned the whole like biome thing for getting different stuff. Does that mean you need to travel somewhere else to get them, or how does the different biomes work more specifically?
so basically, once you mine a certain amount of blocks, the um the block that infinitely generates will switch to like different types.
Ah,
So
so it's like just
after you mine that
progression.
one single yeah, after you mine that one singular block, it will switch stages, and that one singular block will then go to underground, and
Hmm.
then so on and so on.
So so can you essentially just tell it by, let's say the dirt becomes like a stone block, or?
Well, no, it will say in chat if it switches stages.
Oh, okay, so it's just chat based. And then, since this is probably a server, I would imagine it probably just says somewhere on the side, like, current biome type or something.
Um, I
Maybe?
mean, like, text appears. It's it's probably like a whole bunch of command blocks, but text appears above the block at some points. Like, it'll give you chests sometimes, and those chests can be filled with like things from that certain biome.
So is this like a server thing or data pack,
You can
custom
do it in
world?
single player. You can do it in single player, but if you're doing it in single player, you do have to go into files and then just drag it into your single player file world.
So then it's probably a data pack in that case, yeah.
Yeah, it's a data pack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, if it was a server thing, then it would probably just be plugins, but if it's a data pack, then it doesn't even need command blocks
Nope,
necessarily.
just plain old vanilla. There's no data packs or nothing. It's just an the infinitely generating blocks is probably just controlled by some command block in the distance, way far away.
If it's a data pack, it doesn't need any command blocks. It like data packs essentially work like command blocks, but since they're loaded into the world themselves, they can just run commands in the background. Like, they don't need to
Oh,
exist in the world.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It.
those chests you get, by chance, that's how you mostly get things like water and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. It is. It does sound kinda interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhat different from the default Skyblock experience, definitely.
Yeah.
What do I want to do again? Expand this. So what other you mentioned other games. What other games we talking?
Well, I'm actually I have Subnautica Below Zero. I'm thinking of doing a series on that game.
Mm-hmm.
But I've also done games like Undertale, and then I might do a Satisfactory series too.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, Satisfactory can, I mean, depending on the editing, can definitely work very well on both stream and video.
yeah.
Or at least seems that way. Not that I've watched too much content of it. I mean, this is my very first playthrough of the game, so I've seen like the only videos that I've seen of the game are like let's game it out, just spamming a bunch of fucking conveyors or nukes or whatever. Lots of
I mean,
weird stuff.
there's Kimbit's playthrough where he does it like more professionally and stuff, and builds like efficient machines and things like that.
Yeah, I've now like obviously researching more into the game after getting into it, found people like that, but before playing I had no idea.
I really just learned as I went. And that's why most of my factory is just pasta. Like I have enough pasta to feed Africa.
Yeah. It was kind of messy in the beginning. When you kind of understand how things work and how to do some relatively simple math stuff, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
I have
What was I
everything to
making?
complete phase 2. I just need to build like the actual resources themselves to complete the phase.
Like
I
the
have
the
I have all the
items.
modular frames, I have all the steel frames, all the tubes, everything. I just need to make the actual like
Need to
materials
combine
for the
them.
space I live in. Yeah.
Yeah. That's kind of how it was for me. But I was too lazy to expand production, so I instead kind of spent a day tearing everything down and then converted the stuff to make the space elevator parts. Very, very, very smart of me. Then I had to rebuild everything again. Woo. What the hell am I making again? It should be the cheap stuff, right? Yep, cheap silica. This is gonna be annoying. Gotta align everything. I guess I'll align it with this edge. Yeah, that's gonna be the best way. And how goddamn many did I need? But yeah, I might hop off the VC and focus more on this stuff again. But it's been interesting chatting to you. Learned about the one block sky block.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a continue. So see you, man.
See ya.
Okay. Let's start using the calculator again. How many do I need? It is 18.75. And we're gonna be using 480 of it. Was it? Or no, we just calculate based on the silica, right? Let's go do that. I can't think otherwise, so check the foundry and see how many we need. So 75 silica per recipe, and we need 4 of these, so 4 times 75 is 300 exactly. So we divide 300 by however many the silica production per this recipe is. So we're gonna be 26.25. So 300 divided by 26.25. Is it? Is that the amount? Yep. So we need, that's a very specific amount. Okay, so 12. We'll go with 12. That's 4. No, 3. 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and let's go over here. 9, 10, 12. Can't connect that. God damn you. We'll do it slightly closer, like this. And then that should be good enough. Yep, okay. So all of these are gonna be connecting up, but that should be good. So let's see. I need the same freaking recipe everywhere. It's just gonna be slightly more awkward with the last one. So what if we were to do 12 times 18.75? 12 times 18.75, is that right? 18.75? Wait. 225. Did I fuck up? Did I not need to overclock the shit out of my limestone production? Or am I crazy here? I think I did need to upgrade it. And that's done. Why can't there be just a copy-paste gun? I'd really want to just copy-paste the settings into these. 12 times 11 point, like, what was it, 25 for the thing? Yep. So that's 135, so we definitely have enough quartz coming in. Kind of awkward for the limestone, though. I'll probably just need to go down and correct that. Splitter coming from this way. Okay, and we'll just get all of the further ones for the lower row. And okay, well, those are almost aligned, but almost isn't good enough, so that's kind of unfortunate. I don't know how I want to deal with this. Maybe in that case we just have it drift off to the side in a fucked up way. Like so. And then with this one, we'll want this to come in from here. so that it aligns nicely with the rest of them. And I probably should have used that one instead. Or... doesn't really matter too much, so we'll just do these ones to keep the same sides for all of them. I mean, either way, we're gonna need to go behind the fucking corner to connect these ones, so... Okay, we'll keep those as they are, but I might need to redo those since the splitters are all fucky as usual. As per usual. And do it like that. So... where is the green line? Like so. Is that actually like lined up? Why is this? Oh, this isn't lined up. That would explain it. Okay, there we go. Should be fine. Then we do these ones. Why is it always going the wrong way? Okay, add you guys. Okay, I'll need to go and get rid of a few of them so I can do the rest of them. Goddamn cable running out. Do have more at my base, or downstairs, more likely, but just gotta do these so I don't need to go back. Why doesn't that align? That's odd. This one aligns for some reason, so... don't understand that. Okay, let's get these connected, and... we're gonna run out of all of this shit. Okay, got those going. We're gonna run out of this shit. For sure. Everything's taking so many resources. And then we gotta connect this to over there somehow. Which is probably gonna be simple enough if we just add more corners. Woo. And that's the back line. So we do it here. And logistics to here and to there. That should all be connected by the looks of it. Wait, is this like... yeah, that's straight. Okay, and then you are Gonna go over to here. Here straight, and... Okay, gotta climb up so I can actually place these again. Do I actually have all of these, or what the hell's going on? Okay, well, I managed to connect all of those. Then, yeah, now I have exactly 0, so I can't connect it to over here, but managed to connect all the other ones, so yes, that's kind of an accomplishment. Is this the... This is the import, okay. I'll just need to connect this to... Shit. No, I don't want to go to Africa. Come back. Come back. Please. This is why I need my goddamn power switches, so I don't get fucking randomly sucked into these things. Okay. And you are in line with that one, so... If I want 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's gonna be the perfect alignment, right? Okay, well, I'll connect that so that it actually starts going in, but... It's gonna be very slow while I go get the other stuff. I should probably add our power poles so that we can actually get power into them as well. Okay, like so. And so. So. And here we swap over to this side. But we have our lovely corner one still connect. Oh right, I forgot I was running out of cables as well. Oh, but I guess I'm not gonna get power yet. Gotta remember to get cables, encased beams, and something. Don't remember what. Do I need something else, really? Oh, the map's down, actually. I'll just use the one at the bottom. Still have one last hard drive to research, so it's not too bad. Okay. Get on up here. Kind of surprising, I mean, they must be relatively well hidden, considering I didn't find that many on my way traveling. And, this place has already had so many of them, but they've been kind of hidden in the jungle. So we have iron wire, iron alloy ingot, and steel screw. So this is 260... What the fuck? That's so many. So 260 divided by 52. So it uses 5 of these per minute, but it makes so many in comparison. Because the other ones use like a lot of iron relatively. That is kinda nuts. I mean, these things are more expensive, but fuck, man. Okay, let's see what the website says. Like, again, the Catherium wire recipe is pretty OP, so I don't really see the point in this one, but Sure, and this is copper. We don't really get that much copper anyway, so this one doesn't seem like a priority in any way. Iron alloy, no. Iron wire. Yeah, I did remember seeing that over here. So where possible, you'll save copper for recipes dependent on copper and use where possible iron as a substitute. Iron wire is the perfect example. Okay, and what about steel screw? Casted screws. Bolted frame. Only if you partner with a steel screw recipe in tier 3. So it will boost production and reduce your steel consumption versus the steel frame recipe. Yeah, this seems pretty OP. They make so many. They make so many. Seems I've been pinged. Let's see. What do we have here? Probably nothing of importance. Okay. Just comments about something I said earlier. Let's pull up chat again. Not that there's much going on anymore. Okay. Yeah. Someone just commented on me shitting on a specific Minecraft mod pack. Because yeah, apparently I won't be specifying the name, so well, even though I don't know if Twitch TOS considers that like fucking bullying or anything, so I'm not gonna be mentioning the specific mod pack name, but like we had that on a friend's server some months back, and basically I tried placing a simple, like, if anyone's played mod packs before, there's fuck, what the hell? The short version of the name is AE2. I don't remember what they stand for anymore. Anyway, there's like a simplified version of that mod that uses much less resources to kind of get the same stuff, essentially. And the like very like necessary block from that mod ended up corrupting a chunk entirely if you placed it, and I happened to place it on the server because I really like AE2, and it corrupted every single item I had. I had moved all my chests to one place, and I was gonna place the AE2 alternative right next to it because it's storage stuff, but wireless. So it makes sense to have your stuff next to it. And with a single block, my items were gone. And when I logged in, I couldn't move. The entire chunk was completely missing. It was just void. But the blocks still existed there. They were just all invisible, and I couldn't move anywhere because I kept glitch flying into the blocks that were facing in and out of reality. And so now you may ask, how does that relate to the mod pack being shit? Well, I looked into it, and the problem was already known. People had reported it on the CurseForge page as an issue, and the modpack creator essentially just said, don't place it. he said don't place it to people who already placed it and had broken their worlds because of it. And this mod pack creator had commented this like 2 days before I had this thing happen to me. And there wasn't like any indication of that problem existing on the CurseForge page itself. You had to go specifically to the issues. And then I got further into looking and was waiting for updates to, you know, see if they fixed the problem. And found out that, oh, the mod pack, oh fuck, I need wire cables actually. And found out that the mod pack kept updating like once a week, and none of them were marked as release versions, because release versions are normally the stable ones. Every fucking version of that mod pack was a beta release, and the guy kept spamming updates out constantly, doesn't check any of the fucking mods for bugs. And then if the mods have bugs by next week when he wants to fucking update again, he just removes the mods from the mod pack. Like, no one can play like constantly the newest version of the mod pack without like shit being constantly removed and like having potentially fucking bugs break things. Like the entire chunk was gone. Like and that problem took a week to fix, and the fix was to remove the mod. Like, that just seems like such a fucking lazy way of doing it. And this mod pack had been downloaded like over 1 million times. Like, why? It just seemed very bizarre to me. Like, so much laziness, and they had gathered like a, as far as mod packs go, a pretty fucking good amount of success. It's like, okay, that seems kind of weird to be a popular mod pack, but yeah, it seems to be always the mod packs that are the most like well advertised and then used by YouTubers that are the most downloaded, even if there's like I can't say that there's no effort put into that mod pack. Like, for the mod pack to have weekly updates and get like new mods added, and for the mod pack to not like crash on launch because of mods like fighting each other, is already a decent amount of effort. But like, the fact that he's not doing anything about bugs is just fucking annoying. Like, I was really excited to play on that server, and then my friend who was hosting it didn't really want to swap anymore, considering the people had kind of already started, and that kind of usually kills a server if you start having stuff like that early on. So it was very unfortunate. Okay, there we go. Now we have the full thing going. And then it just goes wherever everything needs to go. And we should be producing more than we actually need because of that. So we don't really need to worry about the resources, I would think. But how many are these making? 26, and if we do 12 times 27, be 320, and the tier 4 should be able to handle that. Yep. So I guess we can just merge everything onto one line. Okay, and then over here we go outwards, and here we merge inwards, and here we merge towards that direction, and here we do it to here. That should probably be good. And what the fuck? Oh, right, this thing. Mam's ready as well. And all of the silica is coming out, but now we have our little scrap thing. So we need foundries. How many do we need? I guess I'll find out soon enough. So if we want to have 2 going that way, then we'll just have these be up here. How many is this? I mean, we needed 4, I believe was the right amount. Oh, and these need the silica, so I guess we'll instead have it be facing to that way. I mean, it's not the most optimal, but we kinda want the shit to be spacious for the eventual, like, actual aluminum production. Okay, I'll place it just there, slightly further away, so I can fit stuff here. Splitter. Maybe I should have done it. Yeah, I'll do it slightly closer. Like so. And then we have this side coming from that direction. Like so. Okay, I don't know why the splitters are actually stacking facing the right way this time, but I ain't complaining this time. It's very nice. Okay. We got all of those, so we can just connect everything. Okay, all of those are good, I believe. Is this a... This is a Mark 1. Let's upgrade. Get all of these running. And then we get the aluminum in them. Okay, you and you. Okay, we got all of those. And I don't know what I'm gonna... Maybe I just replace this one section here. So we have these 2 mergers going a different way instead. And you coming to this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could have it come like here. But 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that fucked up? Okay, it's not. Too long. So we have it going to there, 1, 2, like so, and then to there. Okay, so all of the silica is now going in, which is good. And it's not really taking any extra space, which is also good. Now we could have had these squeezed in a bit more, but I won't complain for now, I guess. And then these ones I'm gonna be running this way. And then I'm not entirely sure. Maybe I run them from here. So I'll need them to come from like here probably. One, two. One, two. That's very close, but we'll place it there anyway. It is very close, yeah. Maybe we instead go one above so it's not... Yeah. We'll go one above. Did I fuck something up? No, I think everything's still connected. Just didn't get rid of this one, apparently. Okay, that's connected, and then I just need to run this all the way to the end. For now, anyway, it would be taking some of these. 1, 2. But 1, 2. Okay, we get our 2. Okay, I think that's now connected. All connected. Did I manage to loot that? I mean, surely, since I didn't leave the freaking things. But I couldn't loot the other one because it had, like, radioactive shit next to it. Okay, so now with these, I've got aluminum ingots, and I'm making 240 of them per minute. So now, what is it? Constructors or assemblers to make the next stuff? These ones. And I believe these are the only things that I can make from ingots currently. So they're 90, and we're making, what, 240? 60? So 90 is essentially 2 of these, and then 1 running less. So we'd have 3 constructors running at slightly lower amounts. Okay, let's slightly further in. Okay, like so. That I'll move them. Is that still too close? No. Okay, that's perfect. So we have our splitters going into here. And like so. And then our mergers coming from over there, going this way. Like so. And so. And so. And then we just have our little thing going like so. And we connect all of them. All of these are gonna need power, so we just pull our little thing from there to here. And aluminum casings. Yash. And we get our conveyors. Okay. So all of them are now making casings. I still don't really know what the fuck I'm gonna be doing with them, but at least we can start storing them, I guess. And then have that be facing the other way. Logistics, let's go. This one's all fucked up, unfortunately. And get our Mark IV lift, like so. Okay, well, we're making casings now. And it's a whole other problem of what the fuck we're gonna use those for. Because I don't really know. I don't really remember. But the MAM's ready, I believe, so we'll do that, I guess. Do I still have any hard drives? Not by the looks of it. Okay, so let's see. Iron wire, steel canister. That seems kind of dumb. Fine concrete. So silica and limestone. For what exactly? Concrete. 25 per minute. I mean, considering we do have kind of extra quartz for now, at least, it might not be that bad. Let's see the canister one. Not at least on the website. This one they recommended, but was like, again, the Caterium one is just so good. Fuck you. I don't think I have any anymore, no. So all of these ones are not active currently. Why is that? They're not getting something. They're not getting quartz. Why? Why are they not getting quartz? Why is that? The quartz line... How the fuck is the quartz line completely empty? What happened here? What actually happened? Oh, I think I know what happened. Because I upgraded the miner and didn't reconnect it. So it's not actually connected, even though it looks like it's connected. Yeah, that makes sense. Surprisingly, it lasted surprisingly long, even without the like, well, the miner actually going. I'll just take these out because I guess I don't need them. If the machine efficiency ends up proving me wrong, then I'll consider upgrading it again, but for now, that's fine. Okay, are you moving now? There we fucking go. God damn you, quartz. And miners and shit. Okay, well at least I can take the hyper tube and just sit in the tube while sipping some water. Hydrate myself. Zoom. Up we go. Something about just having a giant wall with a hyper tube is kinda cool, but living up on the mountain is actually kinda AIDS. Okay, the quartz has not yet made its way up top, but I'm sure we'll see that happen soon enough. That thing's still pumping in scrap. This thing's not actually making anything, but I guess we can find out what the hell you need that the casings for, or whatever you call them. Let's see what this thing... Casing. I don't really need them for any of this stuff. Or anything here, really. So, I guess it would be more of a... assembler recipe, maybe. Unless it's not. Not really. Now, that would probably mean that it's a manufacturer recipe, which can I even make one of those because they're fucking fat? No, but a pack blender? What the fuck even is that thing? Radio control unit, right, these things. That would need crystal oscillators. Which we do now have the other recipe for it, but not entirely sure if that would be that good. I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, we'd need the radio control units and stuff for the blender, at least. I definitely need that, though. Okay, time to... Well, that machine just does its job of trying to catch up again. I'll do a little clean up with these. Go and get my current oscillators. Like, even if I have to do it manually, I'll make some of those radio control units. So that I can make the blender and finally find out what the fuck a blender can do. in this in terms of recipes, because I have no idea. Like, I don't really know what all of the fucking aluminum is for, if because most of the recipes are in that thing, I think. So I didn't mean to click that, especially not twice, but well, it happened. Limestone, limestone, limestone. Not really that many limestone nodes around. Considering how relatively common the resource seems anyway. Man, are the plates fucking backed up as well? Holy shit, okay. I want another box for them then. Sure. Are these things full as well? Almost, okay. Yeah, a lot of the shit here is kind of full because the production has been kind of halted for the most part because of the space elevator parts. Most of the production kind of went towards that. I mean, a lot of it went to heavy boxes and computers, but a good chunk of those ended up going to the space elevator, and thus the stuff ended up getting backed up, and now everything's kind of just not doing anything necessarily. Okay. Yeah, let's now that we're here, let me just do the crafting here. Unless these things needed yeah, they need those. So can't do it here. But I have the materials. Now let's see what we had in here. Only this thing, and it needs 100, so can't afford. Right, I need boxes and beacons. How many beacons we talking? We're talking 15. We still have enough for the radio control units, so it's not that worrisome. Yeah. How much do these, are they special? No. So what would that be under? No, it's not architecture. Tower. Radar tower. Crystal oscillators a lot, as expected. But what the fuck? Okay, so they're under organization for some reason. Okay. Now, while we're running, let's see. Reveals an area around itself on the map. The area is gradually revealed over time up to a maximum. Placing the tower higher up increases the maximum area revealed. Okay. That's kind of decent, I guess, but we've kind of just manually done a lot of the map. So it's not like super necessary, and if it needs power, then that would just be fucking annoying. And considering it is like radar technology, you would expect that technology stuff needs power, so unless it's conveyor belts, because conveyor belts apparently don't need any power. But yeah, I'm gonna get that blender thing, find out what the hell recipes are behind that, and probably call it there. It's getting a bit late. Probably gonna be playing more We Were Here with Scal tomorrow. But we'll see whether he has the time. And let's do this. So 5 of these I think we needed. Quite a long craft. Okay, at least it makes 2 per craft, so that's not too bad. I guess these wouldn't be that difficult to automate in that case then. Considering we have the computer automation going anyway. Okay, so a blender. Fuck, I need big boxes. Okay, well I don't need to go too far for those because I have the box up here with some big boxes, so I'll just need to grab those. And I thought I was fine using that 50 big boxes earlier, but nope. End up shooting myself to the foot. However you wanna do that, saying I'm too tired to process. Let's just get this shit done so I can get this mystery solved. Find out whether aluminum is gonna be super necessary or not. Okay, where are you, blender? Holy fuck, this thing is massive. Okay, so 1 liquid and material output, and then 2 of each as an input. Holy shit, it's a big boy. It's like a silo. No recipes? I built all this for nothing? What the fuck, man? Okay, well, that was fun. Time to go see what the... Shit. Oh, God. Oh, wait, I don't need to. Okay, let me just run to the hub. I'm gonna find out what the milestones need, because I think the casings might be enough for a bunch of them. Alclad aluminum sheet. Huh? So they're specifically aluminum sheet. Oh no. And it needs copper. So the casings weren't the only thing that we needed. Okay. Okay. That's annoying. Okay. Have these things. I've not crafted any gas filters, so... Oh god, and these things need fucking... Oh no. They need the fabric, and fabric needs mycelia shit, which we don't really have that many of. That's bad. Okay, this thing needs a bunch of these. Drones. Okay. Oh, I don't even have supercomputer unlocked. Okay, so that's a necessary one then. Hover pack. Then a lot of these probably need supercomputers. This thing doesn't. So we could get this one, which should make our life easier because this gets the resource well extraction. Resource well pressurizer. Oh wait, so do you need both of these to get? Oh no, you put this on the middle one and these on the side ones of the liquid nodes that are like weird. Gotcha, that makes sense. Then fluid tanks and stuff. Cooling system. To keep temperatures of advanced parts and buildings from exceeding to inefficient levels. Okay. I mean, if I had to guess, that would probably be somehow this thing related, maybe. Because kinda you need that cooling stuff. Cooling rods, so on. However it works, I will. Miner Mark III. Oh. Oh, these exist. Okay. Well, that's gonna be expensive and it's gonna need both this and the supercomputer unlocked. And this needs a whole bunch of random shit unlocked to unlock it. Like the cooling systems and these modular frames, whatever these are, turbo motors. What are those? More complex and more powerful version of the regular. Oh no. Okay, that's just the project part. But yeah, this is gonna be a good one. I mean, this is probably gonna be a good one for power, because power is gonna eventually be running low even with the fuel stuff. Conveyor belts. And we probably just want to complete this first, even though we don't really have a need to go to these amounts before we upgrade to the next miner, probably. Maybe this should be the priority for supercomputer. Yeah. Oh, and we might actually need sulfur finally. So that's gonna be intriguing. Okay. But with that, that's gonna be it for today. Didn't even need the fucking blender for anything. Blender. But yeah. Have a good night, everyone. I'm head out. Bye-bye.